The primary purpose of this video and accompanying free ebook is to provide unbiased information regarding bankruptcy in general and Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 specifically. Information that will also enable anyone to mindfully find, select, and qualify the most highly skilled and reputable consumer bankruptcy specialist in their area. As a retired Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 trustee with 48 years of experience, I've often seen the consequences of consumers not having quality representation. You'll want to retain an attorney who can and will skillfully use the bankruptcy code to your greatest advantage. Someone who will also make the whole process relatively trouble-free. Congress made changes to the bankruptcy code in 2005. Now, all consumers are required to pass a test based on income, expenses, assets, liabilities, and Internal Revenue Service's statistical data. Data used to determine if they'll be allowed the benefits of a Chapter 7 discharge. Changes were also made to Chapter 13 that now, depending on the financial profile, often enables a debtor to pay less per month and or less in total to their creditors than they would have paid if they'd filed a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. That's why it's important to retain an attorney highly skilled and receptive to Chapter 13. Unfortunately, they're much more complicated than Chapter 7s. They require a higher skill level, more time to prepare, and a legal commitment of 3 to 5 years. Consequently, not all bankruptcy attorneys are as interested or as skilled at 13s as they are with 7s. Since you may not be eligible to receive the benefits of a Chapter 7, coupled with the possibility 13 may be more advantageous, you'd be well advised to retain an attorney who's receptive to and highly skilled with Chapter 13s. It's also important you understand that all attorneys skilled in Chapter 13 matters can easily handle any consumer Chapter 7 case. However, not all Chapter 7 attorneys will handle or can skillfully handle Chapter 13 cases. Where an attorney practices bankruptcy also influences the quality of representation you'll receive. The practice of bankruptcy varies considerably from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Retaining an attorney who primarily practices in your specific jurisdiction helps ensure they're accomplished in regard to the local practice, the local rules, policies, procedures, and any local forms. Attorneys with a great deal of local experience are also familiar with the bankruptcy judge and trustee who will be assigned to your case. Familiarity with their rulings and position provides advantages you wouldn't receive had you retained an attorney with little or no local experience. The ebook will answer all your questions about bankruptcy, and it includes information like the 3 biggest mistakes people can make when choosing a bankruptcy attorney and the 10-point method to size up bankruptcy attorneys. There are also 2 methods that show you how to find, select, and qualify highly skilled and reputable consumer bankruptcy attorneys in your area. Take the time to skim through it so you'll understand the basics of what to know, what to expect, and what to avoid before choosing who to represent you. Information that could save you a considerable amount of money, trouble, and grief. Understand that any attorney linked to this ebook is a highly skilled and reputable Chapter 13 and Chapter 7 specialist. If they weren't, they wouldn't be allowed to list on this site, nor would they support and encourage your knowing what you're about to learn. Download the free ebook by clicking to the page and then I agree. By doing so, you're agreeing not to sue me or any attorney listed on this site regarding the contents of the ebook. Always consult a bankruptcy specialist in your area and act on their advice, not just written information you've been provided.